I'm here to announce I'm in a committed relationship with these hair rollers. Welcome back, everyone. Today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me. I don't have a ton of new makeup to try, but I have a few things that I'm excited for because once again, I had some packages going a little bit of everywhere, so I just got these. So I'm excited to try out the new Lawless Beauty eyeshadow palette. This is the Dreamy Dozen. This is a part of their holiday launch, and I saw this when I was shopping with my friend Angie in Austin. She pulled this one up at Sephora and I was like, wait, that's cute. And I was like, oh, I never got it, because I usually do get PR from Lawless, but we just had to have my apartment complex open every single mailbox locker to find all of my packages, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Also in there was the package from Ravy Beauty. I'm so excited about this because this is Allie Glein's new brand. So she sent over her lip products. So super excited to try these out. I have an eyeliner from YSL, a cream blush from Pixi, and then I'm gonna try this Tarte mascara because everyone's talking about the Tarte mascaras right now. Usually I'm not a really big fan of them, but we're gonna give them another shot. I don't think I've tried this particular one. It's their tubing mascara. Yeah. So we're gonna try that out and see what we think. I'll link everything that I am using in my description box. Of course, I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation stick because this is all that I have been using these days. I did just upload a speed review video. So if you want to check that out, all the makeup that I've been trying recently, I do review that in there. And then let me zoom you in because I'm a professional. So I was talking about in my last Chatty Get Ready With Me video that I am excited to bring back the Chatty Get Ready With Me. I used to do these every single Friday, and sometimes I would talk about a more serious topic like I did last week. I was really talking about, you know, kind of like the mental health of being a content creator these days, kind of living your life online, sharing about, you know, some more personal things that you go through online, just kind of how it can affect your mental health. And I just want to say a huge thank you to so many people on that video because the comments were overwhelmingly kind. I got a ton of DMs. I'm filming this on Friday, so yesterday was Thanksgiving, and I really wanted to be home, and for this past week I have been being at home by myself. I will have a vlog going up of my time at home by myself, but it was just really important for me to spend some time with myself and spend some time journaling and spend some time kind of working through the hard things. My dog passed away a month ago, so obviously like it's still even just really hard for me to say those words. But I will say that after she passed, I just like, it was like I had the zoomies, you know, like how Aries used to have the zoomies and run back and forth. That was me. I was like, where can I be? Where can I go? Where can I stay? How do I get out of this apartment? Can I get out of Las Vegas? Like, I legit had the zoomies and I was just boom, 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 out, out, out for a month. And I honestly, like, I don't have any regrets. It happened to be a super busy time. It was Halloween. Then we had F1 here. Like, there was so much going on. I went to Austin for a week to visit Angie. Like, there was a lot going on, and I'm super grateful for that time because it just, in the beginning, it was just too hard for me to face. Like, it was just too much. And so to be able to get away and do some other things was really good. But then this week, with it being the holiday week, a lot of my friends were out of town, and I was also like, you know, I just need to face reality. You know, I knew I was going to at some point, and I was saying that in all of my videos, like, I'm not facing it right now, but I will. Like, I know that I need to, and all of that. And I was like, this is a good week to do that. This is a good week to just try to start working through some things and processing some emotions and not hiding from it anymore. So I actually have not even like seen anybody since last week Sunday. I've just been in my house. Like, I did have a nail appointment and I got a facial at one point, but that's like literally, that's it. Other than that, I haven't like seen any of my friends. I haven't been out with anyone. I haven't been out to eat, anything like that. And I've really just been staying inside and focusing on myself and doing a lot of journaling and just trying to process emotions and process what I think my life will look like next, because everything just kind of went all up in the air. You know, I had a specific plan of what my life would look like for at least the next few years with Aries, and now it's like that plan can look totally different. So just kind of overwhelming. And I was talking about in my last video about how much I really do value my community here on YouTube, Instagram, like any of the other platforms that I have. And I'm just really grateful for it, and how one of my goals for 2024 is to do more things that are community driven. So that's like something that I've said I'm placing a really big emphasis on. And I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about holidays, and you know, for me, holiday has never quite been like an easy time for me. You know, my family was in the Army, so they were often away from me. And when I was younger, like in college and in my early 20s, it was really hard, and you know, it was expensive for me to be able to fly to go see them wherever that they were stationed. So a lot of times I spent holidays alone. When I got married, I was able to, you know, see my husband's family because they lived in Iowa with us. So that was definitely really nice, but I'm also just kind of used to being alone on holidays and working. I mean, like in college, I was like, no big deal, because when I would work, I would get like double time pay, you know, like things like that. I was like, yay. But you know, as you get older, like you do start to kind of get a little bit sad that you can't see your family on the holidays. And I know holiday time can be difficult for a lot of people. So one thing that I really wanted to do yesterday was go back to what I was saying in that video and connect with the community. So I posted on Instagram and my stories, and I said, you know, I know holidays can be a tough time, and my DMs are open if anyone wants to talk today, and I'll just be in my DMs all day. And I was like, I barely left my bed because I was just on my phone so much. And you know, it's not something like, I can't do that every single day, because you know, I do need to work, and I don't know if everyone can quite understand how busy something like that can really be, because it might sound easy, right? Like, oh, you responded to like a few comments or like a few messages, but really, I mean, it can get to the point of like hundreds of messages. And I'm not, a lot of times when we're talking about more personal things, I'm not just trying to write like, oh yeah, or okay, feel that, or cool. Like I'm like reading what people are saying, and sometimes people are messaging really long messages, and I'm trying to read it and, you know, understand and empathize and put myself in their shoes and things like that, and then come up with my responses and type everything out and actually have like a back and forth conversation. I mean, it takes a lot of time. So again, it's not something like I can't do that every single day. I do try to get into my DMs and my comment section every day, at least for a little bit of time. But to do something like what I did yesterday, to really have a day kind of be focused on that, it was really nice. I mean, some of the stories that we were talking about were quite difficult, and I actually ended up doing like a live, you can like call each other on Instagram. So I ended up doing that with someone because she was just really going through so much with her family and her personal life, and her story just sounded so like, it wasn't like our stories were the same, like we'd gone through the same thing. The trajectory of them were just so similar. And I was like, and I knew that she was alone, and I was like, hey, you know, if you're not doing anything, if you'd want like a face-to-face call, like sometimes it's nice to be able to just like see somebody and see their voice and, you know, do that. And so I was able to even like take a call with someone, and it just, you know, I was vlogging and I said that I ended the day, and it was like, yes, I was alone all of Thanksgiving, and yes, I had a chopstick and mango for dinner, but I didn't feel lonely at any point. Like I really didn't. Like I didn't feel lonely. And it was because I got to sit and talk with so many of you. And of course, like my friends and family are texting me and reaching out. One of the more peaceful holidays that I've had in a long time. And that's not something I thought I was going to be able to say about this Thanksgiving for sure. So a big thank you to everyone who did reach out, or anyone that I was able to have a conversation with, because, you know, I mean, I hope that I helped brighten your day a little bit, or to pass the holiday a little bit easier, but you also just did the exact same for me. And it's why the holiday wasn't as hard for me, was because of you guys. So genuinely, like, very much appreciate that. But I was saying in that last video that I do want to bring back the Chatty Get Ready With Me's, because for a while there I was doing them every single Friday on my channel, and they were some of my favorite videos to do. And I know like for the past while now, since I've stopped doing them, I still get comments on the regular of, oh, I miss your Chatty Get Ready With Me videos, or I found you through your Chatty Get Ready With Me videos. That's probably my #1 video that people have found me through, is something that I was speaking about in a Chatty Get Ready With Me. A lot of them come from, like, I talk about finances quite a bit in the past. I know a lot of people came from those videos where I talk about mental health, even videos of like who has the power. There's a lot of people that I spoke to on Thursday that referenced that video specifically, which I thought was really interesting. So I'm glad to be able to get back to them. You know, I was just kind of saying, when I'm going through harder times, it's a little bit of a struggle for me to open up about some things. And while, you know, I think life is always like a work in progress, there's always something that you're struggling with, I feel clear-headed in a lot of other ways, especially when it comes to my YouTube career. And I do talk about that more in last week's video, so you can always check that out if you want like the full conversation. But all that to say is I'm excited to jump back into these. What bronzer do I want to wear? You know, I haven't done the McGrath Bronzer in a minute. McGrath Bronzer? I like this bronzer. Okay, it's also Friday night. I have nowhere to go. I'm probably just gonna take a walk after I get done filming this video. But one thing with the Chatty Get Ready With Me is sometimes, you know, I will touch on a little bit of a harder subject like I did last week. That video was pretty challenging for me to get through. I mean, you can hear my voice breaking almost the entire time that I'm talking. And I don't want every week to be like super heavy, because I just don't think that's good for anybody either. Like, I don't think it's great for me. I don't think it's great for like the audience. So I do want to be able to switch it up. Some thoughts from posting last week's video, since it was so personal. You know, a lot of the words that I saw was like, this is very vulnerable, this is very brave, this is very courageous. All of those words mean so much more to me than like, and not that I don't appreciate these words either, but even just like pretty or beautiful, or I don't know, things like that. Like when I hear stuff like brave, courageous, vulnerable, like those are such high compliments to me. So thank you to everyone who left a sweet comment. Okay, I'm gonna use this Pixi blush. I'm a little nervous. I feel like I haven't used a cream blush in a minute. I have really been on my powder blush kick lately. I don't have, my brushes are being cleaned, so I have just my large angled contour brush from Sigma, which I normally wouldn't do with a cream product, but we're gonna do it anyways because we're living on the wild side. Normally I would do like a duo fiber, but we're just getting crazy in here. I've seen a lot of people really like these blushes, so. But again, I did get some good suggestions for video, like topic ideas that you want to see in future Chatty Get Ready With Me videos. So if you ever have one, please feel free to comment, and I'm just gonna start making a running list like I do like for a lot of my video ideas, you know. So yeah, if you ever have anything that you would want me to touch on, questions you might have, I want to try to do some more like consistent like either Q&A videos or hot takes, or you know, just things like that where I kind of answer you directly as well. I try to do Instagram Q&As weekly. It was actually my plan to do one on Thanksgiving and be like, oh, you know, if you're alone or like you need something else to focus on, like here, I'll do a Q&A, maybe I'll say something that like sparks your interest or whatnot. But then because I ended up being in DMs so much, like it was just really, it was gonna be really hard for me to try to do it all. I just kept it to the DMs for that day. Any other content suggestions you might have, I'm always happy to listen to them and write them down. I also think this blush is really pretty. And then applied really smooth with not even like my normal blush brush. Like, I think that went really smooth. Okay, okay. And I did my powder before it because I'm not using cream products all that much, so I kind of totally forgot that I was gonna use that, but that's okay. I am excited to use this Lawless palette though. It's just, I mean, Lawless is, I feel like, pretty known for their neutral palettes, but this shimmer shade is so beautiful. I think that's the one that I want to use. That was the one that I saw in the store that I was like, oh, she's so pretty. So we have 3 shimmers and then the rest are mattes here. Right, so I wanted to do pretty neutral eye look like usual. So I'm gonna start with this middle shade right here. I'm using the BK Beauty 211. Still have so many like Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals going on. So anything that is still on sale, I will have it listed in my description box, but I would love to know if you've been picking anything up. I made an order from Amazon the other night, and I do have an Amazon favorites video up as well if you're looking for any inspo, because I'm going to Ireland in 1 month. Going to Ireland in 1 month for 10 days, and I am starting to stress over packing. So I bought some like compression cubes, and then I also bought like a thermal set, like shirt and leggings to wear underneath, because it is probably going to be, I'm going to say probably, it is going to be chilly and probably rainy. So I just want to stay like as warm as I can. So I bought that set to help wear like underneath like my jeans and my shirts, especially for the days, because we have like quite a few hikes planned and just different things outdoors. So I want to make sure that I'm staying plenty warm. And then I also purchased, like, I really enjoy the Element electrolyte packs, so I purchased some of those so I can just take the whole thing to Ireland with me, because I'm always very concerned about like my water intake and staying hydrated. I think that's one of the best things that you can do for your body, is just stay nice and hydrated. Like the first thing that I do in the morning is drink so much water, because, you know, I haven't drank water for the 6, 7, 8 hours that I have been sleeping. So that is what I try to start doing right away. And so I want to bring my electrolyte packs, especially because I know it'll be, you know, a lot of walking and also a lot of talking, because I'm going with you guys, like I'm going with the Sam squad. So I know it's going to be a lot of like talking and getting to know everybody and things like that. So I just want to make sure that I'm nice and hydrated. Like I'm going to bring my own water bottle, all the things. I think I want to do I want to do mauve? Or do I want to do brown? I think I'm going to do this shade right here. This is with the Sigma E25. This on the corner of my eye here. Just a little bit more dimension. I honestly haven't done a ton of shopping today. There's just not much that I feel like I need. Again, my life is just kind of like looking really weird right now. I think I'm going to spend a lot of 2024 traveling. So like, I just moved into this apartment 2 months ago, and I ordered a new couch because the layout is different from my old apartment. I just felt like my couch wasn't really making the most amount of sense in this layout. So I ordered a couch, and it was like on Backstock or whatever. And I ended up canceling it because I'm like, I just don't think I'm gonna be here very often. Or like, I don't know. I just, again, life just kind of looks super weird for me right now. And I love traveling. I was a travel major in college. I have 2 travel tattooed on my foot. But I was never really, I didn't have the opportunity to travel a lot. One, because I couldn't really afford it. And I also didn't have anyone to travel with back in the day. So, you know, I didn't. And now I'm like, I feel a little bit more confident in traveling alone. I actually would really love to go somewhere for like a month maybe. 2 weeks at minimum, and do kind of like a solo trip, whether I do it in Europe. You know, one of my friends just did it, and he did like Spain and Rome, and like I was so inspired by watching his posts. I've been seeing Kelly Gooch doing some traveling as well, and I'm just like, I'm so inspired by that, and I really would love to do something like that. And I feel a little bit more confident and doing something alone. And then even just with like the technology that we have these days, you know, people can like have your location and air tag each other, and like, I don't know, things like that. Like I feel a little bit better to try to do something like that on my own now. But I really do want to travel a lot. And I know a lot of you have mentioned like Taylor Wynn, and I have started to add a bunch of her videos to my like playlist so I can watch, and she has some good even like packing videos. So all of that will be really helpful to me. I'm just gonna add this shimmer. I am gonna use a brush. It's the E58, and I just, sometimes I use my shimmer, sometimes I use my finger, but as I like to say in videos, sometimes I just want like a lighter wash of a shimmer, and that's kind of what I want today, just something a little bit soft, ethereal. is what we're going for. So that's why I'm using a brush today. I have a pretty full calendar in 2024. From, you know, I'll start my year in Ireland because we get to celebrate New Year's over there. I'm planning to go to Nashville. I think I'm gonna do a Disney trip. I'm going to Barbados. I'm going to Iceland in the middle of there. My little brother gets married, so I'll be going back to Iowa for the first time. I'm going to New Orleans for the first time, Palm Springs. And then I would like to do a few of my other international trips, including Miami, including, you know, something that's a little bit longer as well, potentially going to Italy in March. Like, Napa Valley, like, I mean, there's so much traveling coming up and I'm so excited to do it. And you know, obviously I wish that I still had my dog with me because that's kind of the trade-off, right? Like, I'm able to do this now because she's not here and I would rather her be here. But mindset and all of that, you know, it's something to look forward to and something that I really love to do, and that I've always wanted to, like, I've always just wanted to be like a traveler. And like, you know, one of my wall hangings that I haven't hung up in this apartment, but it was hung up in my other one, is, you know, a map of the world, and the text on top says "Adventure is in my soul." Like, so I'm really grateful, and like grateful for this career and that I can do it from a little bit of anywhere, you know, as long as I have my phone, an internet connection, a camera. I can do this job, I can write books from anywhere. So I'm feeling super grateful for all of those reasons. I just wish I could have gotten, you know, even just a few more years with my dog, but it's okay. I didn't realize this YSL eyeliner was blue. So this is their Crush liner. Maybe we'll try it. You know, I used, what was it, Prancer of Angie's when we were doing our Get Ready With Me in Austin, and I liked the blue. And we did like a neutral look, so let us try some blue eyeliner and see what we think. Okay, it's not really like going on the waterline the best though. Like, it's not really like popping on the waterline. Okay, well, I'm gonna smudge a little bit like below the waterline. See, that's fine, but like the actual waterline, like it's not like my Glossier where it's just like super smooth and creamy. Okay, all right. Well, we still got blue eyeliner going on, so that's different. Fun and different. Normally I do a little bit of a wing, but I almost feel like with the blue eyeliner, I don't know if I really want to do that. So I'm gonna mix these two mattes on a liner brush and just put these on the lower lash line and kind of smudge with the blue. I'm disappointed in the eyeliner because I love eyeliner on the waterline, but that was just not working out. But we'll still get like a little pop of blue there. But yeah, so that's kind of what my 2024 is looking like, or what it will hopefully look like. So it might be some like different content coming from me, and again, it's why I'm like really interested in watching Taylor Wynn's videos and, you know, seeing like how she kind of like transitioned into the lifestyle that she has now. And if anyone has any like favorite locations, especially for something that is more of like that solo, like I'm totally down with like the Europe thing, or like, I don't know, in my mind I'm like, can I get a place in like Lisbon for like a month and just like sit and like write books? And oh my, like that, like, I'm sorry, that would be like my dream. So I don't know. Yeah, if anyone has like good locations that you really loved, or if you've done any solo traveling, any tips you might have, anything like that, would be so amazing to get any of those. So yeah, like please holler at me. But 2024 is going to look a lot different than what I thought it was going to look like at the start of 2023. But you know, life comes at you and comes at you fast, and you have to readjust and all of those things, and we'll just see how we do. And I'm gonna try this mascara from Tarte again. This is their tubing mascara, the Tartelette tubing mascara. Like I said, I just haven't been a huge fan of Tarte mascaras in the past. Like I've tried not Lash Princess, I think I'm thinking of Essence, but the Man Eater, and I don't know, different ones like that, and I've just never really like lost my mind over them. But we'll try. I don't mind a tubing mascara. So we'll go ahead and give this one a shot. Okay, just putting it on my bottom lashes. It feels like a bit of a drier formula, which I don't mind. Alright, so I've done one coat. It's pretty. I feel like it definitely made my lashes longer. I'm gonna do a second coat, as I normally do. I feel like it's also giving them a nice curl. Okay. I always like to see how the transfer is. But so far, okay, if this is like the one Tarte mascara that I didn't try and the one that like I actually end up really liking, I'm gonna be so mad. I feel like that looks pretty good. Like it definitely made my lashes longer. It separated them. It gave them a nice curl. It wasn't messy. Huh. Well. Okay, Tarte, I see you. They're having a lot of Black Friday deals. I've really been seeing them all over TikTok because TikTok now has the TikTok shop. So I've definitely been seeing like deals on deals on deals over there. So if you're looking to get like mascara or the Maracuji Juicy Lip Plump whatever lipsticks, I would check out TikTok shop. You can always find me over there by Samantha March. You never know what I'm going to be posting over there. You just never know. I feel like YouTube and Instagram, like you know what I'm going to post. TikTok, not even I know what I'm going to post. I wake up and I'm like, what am I choosing today? But speaking of deals, I did want to mention, since this is going to go up before Cyber Monday, I am running a Cyber Monday sale on by Samantha March. It is for 25% off your orders, and then there is also going to be a free shipping on US orders. So bysamanthamarch.com, that is where you can find my brand. So all of my novels are over there. I have 9 published books. So you can check out any of my novels for 20% off. I can sign or leave them unsigned. And then I also have products like a 90-day planner. I have the daily gratitude journal, which has been a bestseller. And then I have sticky notes. So I have a variety of different products. But I announced recently that my best-selling deck of healthy habits came back in stock. We were sold out for such a long time. And then I did just bundle the 2 decks that I have together. So you can get the bundle, which is already at a discounted price, and then the additional 25% off. So that is happening now for Cyber Monday. So the deck of healthy habits, basically what it is, this was one of the initial products that I launched with, but it's just a card deck, and then each card has a different healthy habit to focus on. This one says shop small, put yourself first. We have ask yourself, that's a deep one. Feel emotions. That's what I've been doing this past week. Shut down early. I've also been doing that this week. Closet clean out, you know. I love when people message me what card they pulled, or if you share it. Like if you ever share anything on Instagram or anything like that, you can always tag at by Samantha March, because that is the brand's Instagram page. But I love to see what people like, what cards that they're pulling. So I love the deck of healthy habits, and then also the deck of daily gratitude. This has really come in handy for me. I've talked about how my friend Ashley has us pull cards almost every single night when everyone's like kind of feeling a little sad. She's like, all right, everyone pull a card now. I'm grateful for my support system. I am grateful for hobbies. Who pulled that the other night? I think it was her husband pulled it. I'm grateful for travel. Love that one. I'm grateful for self-love. I'm grateful for working out. I'm grateful for being adventurous. So it's just a nice reminder of one small healthy habit to focus on, or one small gratitude that you can stay focused on, especially when life is feeling overwhelming, if you're having a hard time, you know, with the holiday time and all of that. So the card decks are some of the favorite things that I have put together, especially the deck of healthy habits. Like I said, it was one of the initial products that I launched with, and I love it so much. So I wanted to mention the sale being the 25% off. And then also that the deck bundle is here, so you can get it for a discount plus the additional 25% off. And of course, if you shop during this time, holiday time, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday, all of those things, it really means so much, because it's me, you know, like the orders come through and it's me that pops up from my desk, and it's me that gets everything sent together. And, you know, I still put the Aries paw print. I have a stamp, and I still do like her little paw print on all the orders, because she's still here helping me ship out your orders, so you'll still see the paw print on all of those. But it really means a lot. You know, I made like a little TikTok this morning of packing up an order that included all 9 of my novels and the deck bundle. So like, you know, I see that was the first order that I saw come through, and it just like made me so emotional. Not only that someone wants to read all of the books that I've put out there, that's insane, but then also the deck bundle, it just made me so happy. And I said being a small business owner is challenging and it's very humbling, but it's also incredibly rewarding, especially because all of the products that I create have such like they all just mean so much to me, you know? And it's like, no matter what it is, no matter what type of business you run, probably the products that you're putting out there mean so much to you for different reasons, right? And I know that these products mean so much to me, especially through all the ups and downs that this past, you know, 3-4 years have given me. The idea of starting the brand because I was struggling with infertility, and I was struggling with my marriage, and I was struggling with my mental health, and I was struggling with my identity. And then to have it, you know, we're about to enter into 2024, and how different my life looks than what it looked like when I first wrote the business plan for this business. Like, it's kind of wild, but I appreciate any of the support, of course, and don't forget to take the 25% off. To finish it off, I'm going to use the lip products from Ravy Beauty. So I am so excited about these. And I was so confused because I got a thing from Allie saying she was going to send them to me. And then I never got them. And I was like, well, you know, like it happens. Like, you know, sometimes like it just is what it is. And then turns out they were just hiding in one of our, like, it's called like a parcel pending locker. And they had to open all the lockers for me the other day because I was missing so many things. I was like, what is going on? And they opened them and I was like, what? No, Ravy Beauty! Like, I was so excited. And the shade that I really want to use is Lily, because this just looks like a beautiful nude. And then we also have the more red option, which is in Tulip, and Dahlia, which is a beautiful mauve. This one looks really stunning too, but for whatever reason, Lily just like kept calling out to me. So a big congratulations to Allie on the launch of this. I am gonna use, I'm gonna use Beeper, yes, as my lip liner, and then we'll try out the lip products. I do wanna do like a little, I mean, I know that these launched a while ago, but I wanna do like a little lip swatching video of all of them too. ColourPop should still be having 30% off their website. I know a lot of you have been grabbing stuff from ColourPop, so Beeper, one of my favorite lip liners. And then let's go ahead and try Lily. Okay, I feel like this combo is like a match made in heaven. Are you joking? Like, are you joking? That's such a good match. What? Look at how pretty that is. It, like, makes your lips look a little bit like juicier. It has a nice shine to it. It's super creamy. This is stunning. That's beautiful. I love this shade. And with the eye look, I feel like the eye look is super simple. We have just like that tiny pop of blue. Honestly, that eyeliner was like kind of disappointing. I don't recommend the eyeliner, but like the lashes are looking good. They're looking long. They're looking lifted. This lip combo though, are you joking? Now I'm gonna have to take it off so I can film the lip combo video, because that is so stunning. That's it for the makeup portion. So now we're gonna get into one of my favorite parts, which is taking out my rollers. I just don't know now if I can do a get ready with me not having rollers in my hair. Like, I just don't know if I can do it. I always have these rollers linked. They're also on my Amazon storefront. I always get so many compliments on the rollers, or on my hair when I use the rollers. I don't know what I'm filming after this, but it's so funny to me that for a while I felt like I was really avoiding get ready with me videos, and now they're like my favorite to film again. Time really will heal, won't it? Okay, here's the hair. I just always go and throw like some oil in it as well, but loving the rollers. I love all the references to like Rachel and Friends. Love it. So that is it. This is my makeup look. I mean, pretty simple as usual, but I did like the Lawless palette. I'm excited to do some more looks with it. Just a nice neutral palette. I want to use some of the other shimmers as well, but I like our options of mattes. Is it the most like unique palette to my collection? No, but that's okay. I still like the quality of it. I do like the Lawless eyeshadows as well. The eyeliner obviously was a miss for me. Right now, that Tarte mascara is impressing me. So I'm gonna have to keep trying that, report back. I don't know, honestly, I'm probably just gonna go for a walk after this, and I should film something else. I just don't know what I'm filming. but we'll see like how it holds up when I wear it for a really long time. And I liked the Pixi Blush as well. I thought that was really pretty and super easy to apply. So the lip product though, I feel like is one of my like standouts from this video. It's so comfortable. It was just easy to apply. I love the color. Like this lily color is just a whole mood, and paired with Beeper, I just think is so beautiful. So this was a pretty successful get ready with me. Again, I'm going to kind of go back and forth between like more serious topics, more hangout topics, anything that you want to discuss, chat about, anything like that, please leave it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.